Welcome to my next video. This video is about must do topics in medicines. Okay, these are must do topics, and it is not IMP topics. It means that you need to do all of these topics and you cannot compromise on any of one. You need to do this, okay? And mostly questions will be asked out of these topics only. And also remember, you need to do these topics in depth, okay? And when you complete this topic and your the time is left, okay, then you can do other topics if you want, but it is not necessary, okay. Just do these topics. I'm sure you can get most of the MCQs from these topics, okay. So let's start. From CVS, first do MI, okay. You should go in this sequence only, okay. First do MI. For example, now for CVS you have given 2 days. You decided that I will give 2 days for CVS. Okay, first day you do MI, valvular heart disease. Then you do infective endocarditis, CHF and CHD. Okay, in this time frame only. And if this is your first reading, then you can give 2 to 3 days. Okay, no problem if you are doing it for the first time. Okay, but this is your second reading, you cannot afford to give more than 2 days. So in MI you need to read everything: patho part, okay, gender, predisposition, age, predisposition, then what are the features, how the patient will come in emergency department, how will you treat, how will you approach, because mostly they will ask the next step, okay. What will be your next step, what will be your next step, it's like that, okay. For example, we have 90 minutes, okay, from the patient having the symptoms to giving the treatment. So they will ask now, patient came within 45 minutes, now what you will do. And they can also ask now, patient is coming after like 2 hours, so what will be your approach to this patient. This way they are asking, okay. So do in this way. Then valvular heart disease, this is most IMP. There will be one question for sure. In NEET PG 2021, they ask about tricuspid stenosis. So yeah, this is important question. You must know. First do this, then MR, then TS, and then TR. In this sequence you should go. The next is infective endocarditis. Mostly they will ask the treatment and the organism. And the features, they will give you the features and you need to diagnose the organism or you need to diagnose the treatment, okay. And the congestive heart failure, there are 2 types, right and left side. You should know this. The features of the right side, like in right side there will be hepatomegaly, okay. In left side there will be pulmonary edema, or in this there will be orthopnea, okay. These features you should know. Yeah. And from congenital heart disease, mostly this will be covered in pedia. I recommend you to read from pedia, because there they are explaining in detail, so do read from pedia. And if you don't have time to read all the heart diseases, just read TOF, okay. You must do this. And just see the x-ray of each and every congenital heart disease. Write down the name of the heart disease and write down the x-ray features, and do see the images of the same, because they will give you the image and they will ask you to diagnose. It's very easy, okay, easy to score from this topic, so don't leave it. Then respiratory system, from this you need to do pneumonia, okay. They will ask you the organism and how you will approach, okay. Then respiratory distress syndrome, this is nowadays this is a IMP question because of COVID-19. In 2021 there was not a single question from COVID-19, but we cannot say they can ask or they will not ask, So it's risky to leave this topic. Just see this topic before 2 to 3 weeks before the exams, so you might you will not miss the new facts about the disease and the new protocols, because protocols are keeping on changing, because we don't have you know evidences about the medicines, because most of the medicines are in trial, and it's like in trial phases. So yeah, so read it before 2 to 3 days, so there will be, to prevent the chaos. Then COPD. In this, what you need to do is just read the features of the disease and do the treatment. There's a gold classification, you need to know this. They will how they will ask is, they will give the scenario, this so and so patient is coming, and they can ask you about pink puffers, okay, blue puffers, and mostly this will be correlated with patho, so you need to do from both. And just remember, they will ask you the treatment or the next step. Asthma, same, you need to know the features. They will make the case scenario out of that, and you need to give the treatment. ABG, most IMP, okay, they will ask from this, there will be one question every year, there is one question from this, okay, so you cannot afford to leave this, okay. I advise you, when you are starting to do the medicine, okay, start from this topic, because this is gonna to be asked, okay. Respiratory failure is option. If you want, you can do it. If you don't have time, then just don't waste the time, just do the table of respiratory failure. But this is a very scoring topic, if you know the topic, then no one can trick you, okay. So I recommend to do it if you have the time. Then from CNS, first topic is epilepsy. You should correlate this topic in with pedia, okay. Then 7th, now lesion, Parkinsonism, Alzheimer's disease. They're asking you genes, okay. They won't ask about the treatment, because we don't have the treatment. I mean, we have it, but it's not like that effective. So what they will ask you, features, genes. They will ask you the diagnosis of the treatment. They will for example, they will give that there is a 80-year-old man, okay, forgetting stuffs, okay, becoming lazy, okay, untidy. In this way, they will give you the scenarios. He's not able to recognize his children's, his relatives, and they will ask you the diagnosis, okay. In this way, they will make the clinical scenarios. You can solve the questions on this, then you will get more idea. The multiple sclerosis and neuromyelitis optica and stroke. In stroke, what you need to remember is features. They will give the scenario, and you are required to give the answer, okay. So treatment, I mean, what is the treatment of this stroke? They will give you next step. Here also they will give you next step. Okay, now blood. What you need to do in blood is, mostly to be covered in pathology, okay. They don't ask the treatment. They usually give you the smear, and they will ask you to diagnose, or they will give you case scenario mostly, okay. Treatment part will be asked in this, okay. Here we give immunoglobulin. So it's like that. Remember, in medicine they will ask you the clinical scenarios, so you need to know the features. Here also same. This is a very interesting topic to do. Endo, everybody loves endo. Most of the people loves endo, because it's straightforward. If you know the features, you know the disease, and you know the treatment, there is no tricky questions made out of this. So first, do thyroid, parathyroid, very IMP. If you do parathyroid here, then it will be also covered for ortho, so it's good to do. Cushing's, FeO, SIADH. Osteoporosis, okay, treatment part. This will be also covered in ortho, so don't worry. Now infection, mostly micro, okay. uh, Mostly they don't ask the treatment, they will give you case scenarios and they will ask you what is the organism causing it, mostly like that. But from medicine you need to read HIV and aspergillosis, okay. And what are the MP infections? Strep, CMV, aspergillosis, okay, HIV, and from the herpes, okay. This must be covered. Then in kidney, acute renal failure and chronic renal failure. They won't ask you the treatment because you all know here we give fluids, the dialysis, so it's easy. They won't ask you about that. They will give you the feature and they will ask you the next step, okay. And they will give you the history that there is no renal output, okay. Patient is having oliguria and patient is also having a history of oliguria since long, okay. Patient is on dialysis, patient has iron deficiency anemia, so what you will give? So we need to give EPO plus iron, okay. So they will ask you like this. So from the feature, from the symptoms they will ask you the questions. And they can also ask the side effects, okay. What are the ADR with dialysis? So you must do dialysis. There is no need to do it in detail, just do this. What are the side effects from the dialysis? Don't read it in detail, no, it is not required. Then stones, most IMP question, this will be covered in surgery also. Then UTI, just do, there is a simple UTI, complicated UTI, just do the treatment. Renal transplant, do types of rejection, it's very IMP question, they are asking it many times, okay. Then we have ECG. From ECG you do MI, AFib, VFib and AV block. From AV block also second degree is mostly asked. They will ask you the treatment, they will give you the ECG of this and they will ask you the treatment. Mostly this will be ECGs, will be this, from this only ECG will be asked. Another ECG, Wolf Parkinson's, okay, delta wave 1, this will be also asked. So do this, if you have time then you can do in detail, but this is the most two topics, so you need to do this. Then blood transfusion will be covered from patho, and I recommend you to do it from the patho because it is very nicely taught in patho. So yeah, that's all for the video.